are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Duss. What's up, Bam? You singing over there?
Singing, feeling good. Everything's good over here. You know what I mean? Happy today. Relax.
I don't know. I know you had some Hennessy on Friday. Are you?
Some Hennessy on Friday with some whiskey on Saturday.
And you're still like this on a Sunday?
Yes. This is good.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Good.
Because you don't want to know what I did on Sunday. Just caught a bunch of Z's, brother.
That's good. Get your sleep in, man.
Yo, E-Rock. What's up, brother, man? E-Rock has had surgery, man. Hope you're recovering well, brother.
For real.
All right, people. You can listen and catch all our episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page. You can stream the live shows and also watch all our videos on YouTube at Shooting the Shit Podcast.
That's right.
Like our YouTube page. All our videos are also streamed there. Like our page, join the party, ask questions, comment, whatever it takes. That's at Shooting the Shit. Lately, this Thursday, starting every Thursday, starting last Thursday, all our episodes are being aired one by one every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern at Let's Battle TV Canada. That's at www.letsbattletv.ca. Dude, I don't know. It's been cool. It was cool watching it on there. I had it on the background. It was pretty dope, The first episode they actually aired of ours was the first interview we had with Josh Williams, which was I forgot it. You go back and go, damn, that was a pretty dope episode, man.
You're like, shit, okay.
All right, so tonight we have the winner of Octobars. And we want to name the sponsors for Octobars. That's In Your Face Games, Sports Break, Behind the Suit, and the Beat Genius himself. The Beat Genius is the one that threw the actual event. So let's get the winner on of Octobars. Tino, what's up, Tino? How's it going, brother?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good, brother. Good. I know we sent you some questions and stuff, but the one question that I didn't write on there, I want to talk. How did you find the Octobars on the internet?
Man, I've been joining every contest, and every contest links to another contest. And
it's true.
It's kind of like a domino effect, man. Ever since COVID hit, everybody's got a contest. So it just seems to be a good platform for artists to get their name out, marketing, promoting. So someone like me, I kind of jump on everything,
There you go.
That's dope, though, because that's what I found. I found we started off with Bars of Death with that team. At the time, it was called 16 Bars of Death, and it was so cool that how everything was just like a spider web, went from one thing to another, and the collaboration from everyone else. And you know what? The great support from everybody. Like it's been a great community being in this type of these types of contests and stuff, and seeing all the producers and artists. I think it's super entertaining on our part. So
I've actually known the guys at Bars of Death for a long time. Fats and Jay Valier, they've been around they've known me since I started on stages many years ago.
Wow, that's so dope.
Really?
Once I seen them start up Bars of Death, I was like, okay, I'm going to jump in, support, do what I can to, shed some light on the contest, the competition, which, I did. And I believe Octobars came through Bars of Death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, so I just said, you know what, let me jump on this, see how it goes. And here we are.
That's super cool, man. So let's jump right into it, man. Since you know some of the guys from the East Coast and stuff, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, and I left there early teens. I came up here to Niagara. Well, actually, I went to British Columbia for a year. It wasn't really working out too well, so went back home, came back up here to Niagara Falls, and haven't left since.
There you go.
Niagara's home now, right?
This is hometown.
Oh shit, good. It's nice.
I still get homesick once in a while, I really do. I got a lot of family down there, but it's more for scenery. If I were to go retire and want something to look at, a big bay of water and see some random animals here and there, that's where I would be.
Nice views down here.
100%. And I know you're in Nova Scotia, so
very nice
I know
views.
you're eating good and you're seeing the views, the mountains, and it's gonna get cold down there, man. I hope.
Actually, where I'm at, I'm good, brother. Like the sweater I'm wearing, I'll probably wear it all year.
This is facts. I visited them a few Februarys ago, and you guys had no snow.
No snow.
No snow.
No snow.
I was fucking hating, bro.
No snow down there.
I'm surprised, man. I'm very surprised.
Like seriously, we went to the Dominican in January. We came back from the Dominican, and Newfoundland got hit with a fucking blizzard.
Oh yeah.
When that blizzard hit, when I got home, there was no snow here, like literally. Like I got off in Halifax, and I drove south down, and as I got closer to home, the snow just dissipated. And as everybody from Newfoundland that was on a plane with us was like, we're fucking stuck. You know what I mean? Like we and I was
will tell
amazed,
you
man.
real quick that I've had days in Newfoundland where I would open the door and had to shovel my way out the driveway.
Oh, wow.
See,
No joke.
This I like. You get what I'm saying? Because that's when you go in the garage, you open up the motherfucking door, and you start that snow machine, and you just barrel through and just keep
We
going.
couldn't afford a snow machine, man.
Tino
lucky
was
to have
the
a
snow
damn
machine.
Spoon, okay, I was out of there with the spoons, man. And there's no such thing as a snow day either. They get your ass to school. It doesn't matter how cold it is, how much snow. Get to school, man. It doesn't matter if there's a blizzard. You get on your snowmobile if you got one.
Yeah,
There it is. You know what I mean? Shit, grab your snowboard and get on the back of the machine. Be like, yo, let's go, kid. You know what I mean?
Likes that. The only reason why he's saying that's because he's never done it. That's why, right?
Well, I've been snowboarding once. Now I never do it again because I thought I broke my back. I'm not gonna lie. My top part went that way, bottom part went that way. You know what I mean? But it was cool.
You can basically
with the board.
snowboard in your backyard in Newfoundland. You can ice skate in your front yard, man.
There you go, man. There you go.
You gotta be ready for that.
So let
The
me ask
coldest
you. So
winter
who?
day here in Niagara is like a summer day in Newfoundland. Realistically.
You see what I'm saying?
What a difference,
You know. So let me ask you, who inspired you to be an artist?
Artist-wise, or just who really?
Who inspired you to be
Either or, man.
To be an artist? Who inspired you to be an artist?
I like that. I like the way he asked it because he's like, there's inspiring me into music and then inspired me in being an artist. Yeah, I like that. Either or, man.
I'll break it down for you, man. When I was younger, I had an art teacher. Her name was Mrs. Truce, and there was show and tell. The night before, I was contemplating what I'm going to do for show and tell. So I figured I'd write something about Mary Brown's and Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Mary Brown's, damn, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, man. They finally got a Mary Brown's here in Niagara, and I destroy that shit at least twice.
You deserve. That is nice. That's good. That chicken sandwich, what?
Oh man, and the taters and the gravy. Anyways, I'm sidetracking.
Yeah.
We've been talking about food the whole time.
I might just start munching halfway through the interview.
Let's do it.
But so anyways, I went in to school the next day. It was my turn to do show and tell. I went up there and I had my rap memorized. I did it in front of the class, and everybody was just loving what I did. It was a feeling like no other. My art teacher pulled me aside after class and said, I have a CD for you to listen to. And it was Run DMC, Beastie Boys, just like a mixtape basically on a cassette.
Yeah.
I went home and I listened to that, and I was just hooked ever since then.
There it is.
Hooked,
The beginning of hip hop.
the rhyme
building
schemes
blocks.
and the like bouncing around.
Yeah.
You know, enjoying like what people were saying, the concepts they were picking apart, and just it just had me right then and there, you know. And the feeling of people enjoying what I wrote was like no other. So that gave me a sense of comfort when it came to like writing, you know. Very natural to me, I want to say.
That's good.
dope.
That's good.
So after this, you know, you discover that you enjoy this, you know, hip hop. You wrote it for the first time. You did the show and tell. How old were you when you first took this game seriously? Like going into the studio, you know, laying some shit down. How old were you?
I want to say I was about 16, 17. I went to a rap battle tournament in Thorold. It was called Front 54. It was a 16-man freestyle tournament. I had no obligations to this tournament at the time. I went there just to watch. I didn't think I was involved, nothing. Some of the friends that I used to hang around knew I was good at freestyling and jumping in ciphers and cutting people up, you know, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And the first battle they announced was Tino versus Rico. Shout out to my brother Rico. He's in the States right now, doing his thing, whatnot. And I didn't want to be in the battle. I'm looking at my friends. Like, you guys signed me up for this? Because I didn't agree. Like, what is going on here? You know, they paid my entry fee and everything. So
Damn.
Whatever. I got on stage. Needless to say, I won the whole tournament. And
Wow.
my name was actually nothing at the time. I went by Martino because my last name is Martin. So they used to call me Martino. It was just a weird thing, you know, we did as kids. And so they signed me up in this tournament as Tino. I won the tournament. Introduced myself and said, you know what? I guess my name's Tino from here on out.
Congrats.
That's dope, man. That is dope.
Thank
That's
you,
cool.
Man. And if there's anybody watching right now, any like, you know, the old heads or anybody who's been around in Niagara, Thorold, St. Catharines, they know exactly which tournament I'm talking about. And there's a couple names I could drop that was in the tournament. I won't do that. But it was
That's
a good
dope,
tournament, man. It really made me who I am today, I think.
How was your first experience of being in a studio recording?
Oh man. I can't remember the very first time, but I do remember I had this guy across the street from me. His name was Tino, and he had this like really low quality setup, but we used to just go there and mess around, man, and have fun. Never really took that too serious at the time because I was more into battle rapping. I like to get on stage, more of a performer, more of a hop in a cypher and do things off the top. Like I never really, writing wasn't my thing at the time. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed freestyling. Like I had a very strong team around me. UTVMG, shout out the whole gang. There was a good 10 of us producers, artists. We had some Spanish guys in there that used to speak, rap in their language and stuff. Yeah. And they really motivated me to be who I am today. So, there was times with this guy Kano, we would just go have fun, man. So my experience, to answer your question, was just fun.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's really all it was.
There's certain artists. I just love when they like, especially when I went into a studio. I never recorded, but used to go with friends, and just to watch how it's actually done was always pretty amazing. You know what I mean? How it was done, how it was layered. Especially when you had worked with a good engineer, just to see how shit was done. So I was always like, wow, I didn't know music was done this way. You know what I mean? So it was pretty dope when I first went. So
the process is 100% fun, man. If you can get in there with people that you're comfortable with, and you guys make a song or you guys make a hit together, and you do it from front to back on the spot, it's a whole different feeling.
Yeah, that's understandable. So check it out. If, boom, I'm walking down the street and I bump into you and we get to kicking and talking and whatnot, and you tell me you're an artist, right? And I be like, word. So, well, what song would you make me listen to turn me into a fan of yours?
Myself. Well, lately I've been going by,
where'd it go?
I don't know.
I want the answer.
There we go. There
we
you
back?
Go. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we back.
We interrupted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
Yep.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear us?
Wow. Okay. Shit.
Hold on.
Tino, let me kick you out and kick you back in real quick. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? No, I don't think so.
As if he's blessed.
You hear me good?
I can hear you. Yeah.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. I wish we all knew sign language. Right.
Right.
I was gonna say we'll kick him out and tell him to come back in. You know what I mean? Give me a second.
I'm not sure what happened here, boys.
Give me one second. I'll send him a quick message.
Yeah.
I don't
know. This is how we do it. This is how we do it live.
Absolutely.
I'm anticipating his answer to the question.
I know it was true.
He was getting right. He was getting right into it.
Yeah, just cut out all of a sudden.
That's crazy.
I just sent you a message. So what I'll do is I'll kick him out of the studio, and then we'll go back in. Bam.
Right.
What's this? Bust out the flashcards, Duss. You know what? That would be a good idea, E-Rock. But the only thing is, I think I'd have to write that shit backwards. You know what I mean?
Bust out the flashcards.
I'd be like, because I would have done one of these, and then you know that shit. You'd have to write it backwards. You know how those
upside down.
You know what I mean? Like up. I don't know. Need an Arabic friend of mine. Oh shit. But the flashcards isn't a bad idea. I should have like a couple, fuck, we'll work on that. E-Rock, since you've been out of commission at work, you get me some flashcards and I'll send you you can mail them to me or something,
Or better yet, get the flashcards and put them as little notes on the side and we could pop them in. Boom.
Oh, you mean like pop them in here?
Yeah, like when we just did the sponsors and stuff like that.
Look at that. You guys are putting me to work, man. Putting me to work.
You can get a nice font so you ain't insulting people. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Like a warning. No?
Yeah, something.
Yo, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Man, technical difficulties make you sweat, man.
It's all good. It's all
It
good,
used to
man.
make us sweat. Now we just don't care.
You
We're just
know.
like, we're so used to it now. Like,
Well,
we can't rely on the internet anymore. You know how it is.
We don't even worry about it, man. That's why we call it shooting the shit, bro. We just shooting the shit, so don't even stress yourself, man.
Yeah, don't
You
even
know
stress
what I mean?
it. And the thing is, we're all hyped for your answer, and it was just the
That's
perfect
right.
time of cutting it out too. You
Yeah.
know?
Hey, man, I apologize. I shut the internet
No,
down. with this
no,
answer.
don't
I shut the
apologize,
internet
man.
down.
You
No,
know.
okay. To answer your question, what song would I introduce you to make you a fan of me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I could go two ways with it. I like to consider myself versatile, but lately
Mm-hmm.
I've been known as the lumberjack of mumble rap. I don't like the whole hibbity ha hoorah bullshit. So so I put out a song called 187.
Okay.
It's a diss to mumble raps, guys like Lil Pump,
Yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know. Not so much 2 Chainz, but his name rhymed with something in there, so he got it.
He got it. Okay.
He got it. You know, if your name rhymes with something, you might get it. That's all there
There
is.
you
It's
go.
a drive by.
There you
You're
go.
just
There you
an
go.
innocent bystander.
That's it,
Okay,
man.
okay.
So-
And it's funny too, because you know, me as a person, you know what I mean? That song will definitely resonate with me because I'm older. You get what I'm saying? I'm from the old school. I'm, you know, like I said, Run MC back in the day. So this new stuff, I'm having a hard time following them. You know what I mean? Just a little bit because the beat and the flow is not matching for me. That's my problem, right? Not the
A
lyrical
lot of
content,
people
it's just the
tell me
beat and
that
flow.
too, man. Tino, why don't you switch up and why don't you just, get with the times and blah, blah, blah. It's hard for me to sell out, man. I enjoy lyrics. I enjoy when you listen to me, I want you to get what I said maybe after the third time listening. I don't want you to hear it right away, you know? There has to be some sort of creativity to your pen in order for me to really become a fan of yours, you know?
Right. Okay. So, you know, like I said, that song would have definitely resonated with me because I'd have been like, oh, he's getting at these new motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm bumping
So
him
if
tomorrow.
anybody
You know what
does
I'm
want
saying?
to check that song out, you got to check 187 as in 1ATE7, not 8 as in
Okay.
numeric. You know what I mean? One as in
Yeah.
I ate 7 rappers by myself, but it's also a double entendre for a murder scene, you know? So
Gotcha.
Love it.
yes, sir.
So Tino, tell me you're like, let's say for this track especially, tell me the process from start to finish for you to making a song, like writing it studio wise. Tell me the process.
It's all feeling, man, for me. When I hear a beat and I just, you know what I mean, when it hits my ear, I kind of just let it speak to me and I speak back. You know, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Like if a beat's got an up-tempo aggressive feel to it,
Yeah.
I get up-tempo and aggressive. You know, if it's got like a down feeling to it, I might get in my emotions and write some emotional shit. But that's how it goes for me, man. And then I like to write at nighttime, you know? I'm a nighttime writer. I like to sit back when nobody's bugging me. I like to get in my zone and I just go off. Usually, lately my pen game's been pretty quick. It's been gliding fairly well, and nighttime seems to be the best for me, man. And that's just pretty much how it goes. When I get in the studio, I have my own home studio behind me, so usually I like to embed it in my head. I like to kind of read over it, maybe 20, 30 times until I really got the lyrics down, so I can emphasize my words, so it doesn't sound like I'm reading off my paper. And I think that's a mistake a lot of MCs make. You know, they go into the booth and they don't really know their songs. They don't really know their lyrics. So, the listener is they're gonna hear that from you. It sounds very unprofessional, you know?
Yeah.
Right. So, do you remember your first performance ever? Oh,
That 16-man freestyle tournament.
That 16
Wow.
freestyle tournament. That was it.
That was it,
I
man.
mean, like your stage performance for like paid gig. Let's look at it that way. Your first paid performance.
Jeez, I opened my first paid performance that I remember was when I opened up for Lloyd Banks at the CAW Hall in St. Catharines.
Okay, tell us some more about that. How was that feeling? What was going through your mind?
You know what? I had one of my buddies in UTVMG was actually one of the main openers, and he put me onto that. His name is Sazy. He's a hometown heavyweight. He's been doing his thing just as long as me, if not longer. Me and him came up together. When it comes to the music. Shout out to Sazy, guy's still a beast. YFRWN is one of his mixtapes. He's been just plugging mixtape after mixtape. I think he's got about 6 of them by now. And he put me onto the show, man. And he said, "Yo, you've been doing your thing for a long time. You know, your stage presence is next to none. I want to give you an opportunity." I believe there was a guy named Errol that put on the show at the time, and he brought him in. He paid for him to come, and we sold tickets and hopped on stage. And man, the feeling of a sold out venue and a crowd that is just feeling your lyrics and your songs and just bumping and nodding their head is just, like I said, next to none, man. It's just a very vibrant feeling, you know?
Word.
Get a chance to meet Lloyd at all, or was Lloyd hidden?
You guys are gonna laugh, man. So Lloyd Banks was a little bit of an asshole when he was on stage.
Oh, not surprised.
Yeah, so he said he said something to all of us. We were kind of lined up at the back acting like cool guys, like our shit didn't stink, whatever.
Yeah.
And Lloyd Banks played his song Warrior, and he's talking about put your hands up, and you know, we didn't have our hands up. We were kind of just vibing to his song. He had the nerve to stop his song and say, hey, all you guys at the back, you paid the same amount to be here, so stop acting like bitches and put your hands up.
Oh, really?
No word of a lie. So me, being the battle rapper I said, I'll battle you for your chain right now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's hip hop. That's
the whole
hip-hop.
The whole crowd was looking at me like, oh, who is this fucking guy? You know?
Yeah.
That's hip hop.
And obviously he paid no attention to me because honestly, Lloyd Banks was a very lyrical artist, and I did look up to him to a certain degree until he dissed the crowd like that, and not knowing we were the guys who got him there. You know, the people that were with us, we're the ones who put him there. We're the ones who got money in his pocket. Not me specifically, but the people I was with were the ones who put money in his pocket. We were the main act opening up for him. You'd think he'd show a little bit of mutual respect as an artist, right? So he lost my respect right there, man.
Dude, trust me, there was an event here. Royce the 5'9" was performing, and he wouldn't come out until the crowd got louder and louder and louder. But he wouldn't come out. So when he came out, I didn't yell. I yelled some pretty nice things to him on the way out. I'll tell you that.
I'm fine with that. That's cool. Like, I can understand he just wants the crowd to be hyped. Yeah. I think he just wanted like an entrance, like he was the Undertaker or some shit.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. But at that one point, it's like, man, we're fucking annihilated. It's super late. It's just
I just love your response to Lloyd Banks. That's true hip hop. You understand? You want to
big ass fucking chain on his neck, man. I was like, give me my opportunity to battle you for that shit, man.
You want to boast to be the baddest? Then let's test your skills. You get what I'm saying? And that's what really hip hop's about.
Well, if you're gonna call people
out, it's a competition thing. You know what I mean? It's always been. You know, so. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Absolutely.
So now I wish I was there.
So being an artist, what's the biggest struggle for being an artist today?
Man, it's a very watered down game. Everybody's a rapper. Everybody's an artist. It's just, you got to work extra hard just to be heard, you know? And unless you got a bag of money to break open, you're not really getting heard anymore, man. Like, everybody wants money for everything, you know? People don't understand the struggle of being an artist. Like, you want us to pay for beats. You want us to sell tickets just to perform. You want us to pay for studio time. You want us to pay for mixtapes. You want us to pay for art. You want us to pay for the whole fucking package and then sell the damn mixtape for $5. Like, there's no money to be made. It's very hard unless you got somebody to back you up or someone to help you or to put you on. Because nowadays it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at half of the rappers in the industry, man. They're not even, like, their skill level is subpar, and they're fucking millionaires covered in ice and covered in this.
Does it drive you crazy? Because it fucking drives me insane. I can't.
Right.
It drives me nuts, man. It really does.
You're right. They skill level is subpar. You know what I mean? But they had that bag, and the problem is that's how they get caught up in these fucked up deals, and they end up broke in the end. You get what I'm saying? 100%. The one who win is the one with money with the bag. You know what I mean? Who got the bag money, putting it up.
Look at Papoose, man. Papoose is one of the illest lyricists you'll ever fucking listen to, man. And because he's got nothing but bars and he doesn't want to sell out and become this hippity hoorah type rapper, you know, he just
keep him to a certain level.
He ain't disappeared, man.
He ain't disappeared. Trust me, he's still around, bro.
I know, but what he's trying to say, he's not like some of these bozos that are rapping out there that are all iced out. That's what he's trying to say.
What I'm trying to say is, you're right. He is there, but he's on the back burner. He's not really up front and center where he should be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there should be more people listening to him, but nowadays people want to understand the very first time you say something, people want to understand it. You know, they like that ABC rap, that very, you know, people's attention span are very short these days, you know? And it's,
too short.
That's what it comes down to, man. Guys like Papoose, you got to have a very intricate mindset to understand where the fuck that guy's coming from, because he's a savage, man. I'll listen to his shit and third, fourth time hearing it, I'm like, damn, did he just say that? Like, I didn't even catch that the first three times.
Yeah,
you know?
For real, you know? So, Are you currently signed or are you independent? Well, I'm assuming you're probably independent.
Independent, man. I do everything on my own.
Because you pretty much answered it earlier
But
by
would
saying
you-
going through the process,
We can
right?
switch the question up. Is would you want to be signed? Would be the
Oh,
question.
that's a good question.
You know, I'm at the age and I'm at that time where I'm not gonna close any doors on my own face. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm definitely open to ideas, and I definitely would appreciate somebody believing in me because I've been doing this for a long time. My team and I had an opportunity to sign with Black Wall Street back in the day. The contract wasn't that good, and we had big heads at the time. We were making money doing shows. I was making money doing rap battles. We all thought we were going to be bigger than we are, and we turned it down. You know, that's a little bit of a slap in the mouth when you think about it today. But you know, to answer your question is, I think I'd be open to discuss something if the right, you know, contract was raised up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the good way to look. Don't ever shut the door. Don't be closed-minded, right?
That was a good way to phrase that question. You know?
Well, yeah, no, it's just because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, we know he's independent, but you know, would you take it? And he's right though. You know, if the right contract came with anybody, they should be taking it, right?
Yeah.
So
You should be, man.
it should be.
It's hard to make it out there. It really is. It's a hard lane to get in.
It is, and there's a lot of talent up here. That's what's making me like. It just blows my fucking mind. There is tons of talent, especially through all these competitions that we've been hearing. There's a lot of great artists up here. So what's the best advice anyone's ever given you? Life advice, music advice, anything. What's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Wake up every morning. Keep going. And you know, there's always someone out there doing worse than you. So count your blessings.
That's true.
True.
That's absolutely true.
You know, is there any producer or artist that you would love to work with in the future?
Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats, producer.
Swiss Beats,
okay.
man. Swiss
Artist
Beats
wise?
number one. I've always, you know what? And if it was an artist, I would love to work with Busta Rhymes.
Swiss and Busta. Gotcha.
Oh yes, we were talking about Busta not too long ago, and I think he's super underrated.
You know
Man,
what I mean?
that guy's process is mental. The way he structures rhymes and oh my God, bro, he's an ultimate savage. He's the ultimate warrior of the rap game, man. He comes in shaking the fucking ropes and gets you going, you know.
No, I tell you, I know that. Would you use the same advice that people have given you? Would you give the same advice to a young artist today?
You know, the game's much different today, man. It's a lot of internet. It's a lot of internet presence. You know, it ties back into one of your other questions. I think that if nowadays, if you want to be an artist, you need to bust a bag open. You need to have some backup. You need to promote properly. You need to market properly. It's not about how dope you are anymore, man. You really got to know someone. You need some help out here. It's hard to do it by yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So I would just tell a young artist, if you really want to, you know, make an impact in this game, you're gonna need a little bit of help. You're gonna need some backup. It's hard to do it all alone, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. You know, you got a lot. So one more question from me.
Yes, sir.
Name your top 5 artists.
Top 5, no particular order.
No particular order. It's just your top 5, brother.
Slim Shady, man. You can't be mad, bro. The guy's a lyrical genius. Obviously, Tupac, he's made a huge impact in the hip-hop industry. You know, ghetto gospel. He speaks from the heart. There's a lot of lyrics in there that could, you know, change your life.
Right.
Busta Rhymes, of course.
Yeah.
You know, Method and Redman, I'd like to put them together because
I could do that. Yeah, I do that.
Those guys, you know, they've always been savage. Anytime you hear those guys, you get your head knocking.
Absolutely.
And, believe it or not, man, lately I've been listening to a lot of NF. NF. Not a lot of people will know him, man, but he's fucking good, man. He's really good. And if you don't know him, I suggest you go search some of his songs. He's a very versatile artist. He's got a song called Therapy that really resonated with me. He's got another song that's called Got You on My Mind, which shows his versatility. So I don't know if I want to throw him in the top 5 just yet, but
he's one of the guys that it's hitting you up right now.
Yeah,
he's
man,
in your mind.
He's on my mind, bro. You see that song? Got You on My Mind, bro. I got you on my mind. Man.
There you go. You know, Tight.
dope.
I like that.
So COVID hit us around mid-March, man. Did COVID push any shows or any projects back for you?
You know what? I did have some shows lined up to do. We couldn't follow through with them. But COVID also helped the online presence a lot because everybody's at home or on their phone or on their computer.
Big
So
time.
all these contests just rose through the cracks of the ground, and I just hopped in those, and I swear my name's been getting heard, my face has been getting seen more. I most likely wouldn't even be talking to you guys today.
True enough, yeah, no.
So you know what I mean? There's pros and cons to COVID, man.
I absolutely agree. It's how you use your time, right?
Right.
If you can sit back and say fuck it, and all of us have been doing this, we've been doing our grind, right?
That's right.
You gotta
Getting
adapt
on
to
the
the
podcast,
times,
and
man.
you have no choice. That's exactly what it is. But you also just finished up a video, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to tell us a bit about that?
That was Rockstar you're talking about, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Brian Bristow's nuts. Shout out to Bristow, man. He hit me up one day and he said, "Yo, Tino, I got a song I want you to be on," and I'll just put it out there like this right now, man. I've been doing this for a long time, and I like to consider myself a known artist. So when it comes to working with people, I like to approach it in a professional manner. My time is worth money. Bristow's a very professional artist. He approached me the exact same way. He said, "Hey man, I wanna put some money in your pocket to help this song. Do what you can with it." He broke me off a little slice of the loaf, and we went into it, man. And he threw me on his track, so I'm really just featured in it, And then the guy does everything proper, man. He's got sponsors. He's got exotic cars that are sending him vehicles to use in the video. He pays his actors. He pays his videographers. He did everything 100% legit, and I salute him for that, man. Because there's not a lot of artists that will hit you up in a professional manner. Everybody thinks that you're just gonna, write me a quick 16, write me quick this, write me quick that. There's nothing quick about my art, man. I've been doing this since a teenager. You know what I mean? I've been doing this since a teenager. So if you want me to write you something quick, it'll show. And like if I want a big name artist, I will approach them and I will say, "Hey man, what's your cost? What's your cost for a feature, for a verse, for a hook, for some promotion on top of that?" You know what I mean? And the only reason I state it like that and I answer your question like that is because maybe I can weed out those guys and they just won't hit me up like that no more. Because
Good call.
I get it a lot, man. I get a lot of artists that hit me up for free verses, and I just don't do it no more. You respect my art, respect what I've been doing for a long time, and the it's going to be a mutual feeling in the long run.
Well, yeah, you have to take it. You know what? If you're going to do this for as long as you have done it, now it's a business for you. You know what I mean? This is your livelihood. Your bills got to get paid. You know what I mean? You're not sitting around just bullshitting. You got to feed your kids. You got to pay your bills. You got to pay your rent, and it's supposed to be that way. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, and the video was actually very fun to shoot. Everybody around was good people. I had some of my like close friends that I consider family in the video. Bristol brought his best friend Burns, Mr. Burns, who's another artist. He's those guys are like this. Josh Tiller, he was the videographer. He was good. Everything was just fun, man. It was real easy going. All one shot, one kills, and
really?
I think the video came out pretty damn good.
Sweet.
I'm gonna add the link right to the comments right now of the video on YouTube.
Beautiful, man. We would appreciate that. Thank you very much.
No problem, but I checked it out. I liked it, man. I thought the video was done well. You guys both killed it on that one.
For real.
Beauty. I'm glad you liked it.
So, brother, we like to play something that's 10 quick questions, man, just to get people to know you a little bit more. We talked about music. We talked about you growing up. Now we just want to talk about you,
Okay.
So the first question would be, who was your first celebrity crush?
I'm going to have to go with both Jennifers, man. Jennifer Aniston and Jennifer Lopez.
Both Jennifer.
You can never go wrong with a Jennifer in the Hollywood game. I'm telling you this right
either
now.
one of them, and I'm happy, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
Okay. Second question. Dream car.
Shit.
I'm
I'm not very materialistic, but if I
but
could,
what about the one in the video? That one was dope.
it's not beautiful car, man, but it's not even really me. I like Range Rovers, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I drive a decent car as it is, man, and I got that from my own blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody handed
There you
me
go.
my life, and I drive a decent car as it is, and I'm happy with that, man. But if I could get a nice Range Rover and deck it out with everything, you know, I think I'd go.
Fucking right, man. What was your first job ever? Where'd you work, bro?
A moving company, man, breaking my back.
Oh, god damn. This is why he wants money for his verses. I'll tell you that right now.
Stacy's moving, man. I worked there for 6, close to 7 years, man, breaking my back, moving pianos, moving anything
heavy. Did you ever
heavy.
fuck up a wall or a piece of furniture?
I can't. I don't want to disclose that here. No, just
right.
You know what? I'm sure there's been a few mishaps, but it's usually only with IKEA stuff, man. That shit just falls apart in your hands.
True enough. I remember doing delivery with this one guy. I've worked there for like 3 days, and the old man's telling me not to do certain things, and while he's telling me not to do it, he's fucking scratching the wall, but he's not realizing it, and I'm just like that, and he's like, yeah, exactly like that. Like, fuck, it's a tough gig, man. You did that for that long.
Crazy.
That's a tough
I can't
gig.
lie. The guys that I worked with, man, they were very professional. They were very strong. They kept me on my toes. The money wasn't the best, but like I enjoy working out. So like I used to look at it as getting paid to work out, you know?
Why the fuck not? That's cool, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
man.
good. That's good. Name one thing on your bucket list.
Skydiving.
Oh, you crazy, man. What is with the people and the jumping out of the
We
planes,
gotta
man?
stop
I just
interviewing these
don't
people on
get it,
skydive.
man.
You know what, man? It's got to be an adrenaline rush like no other, man. And I'm not gonna say I'm an adrenaline junkie, but I would like to do that, you know, sometime in the near future. I've been thinking about it in the last year. I've been thinking about it more than ever. So,
Bam, have you ever thought about it at all, Bam?
No, because I got weak bowels. You understand? I jump out that plane, somebody getting shitted on. You understand what I'm saying? It's just no control. That's it. It's, you know what I'm saying?
My manlyhood is out the window once I jump out. Piss stains and
I'm telling you, it's coming from every hole. You know what I mean? Like,
don't get me wrong. When I actually think about doing it, and I set it in my head, and I'm sitting there like really in a trance about it, I think when I look out that door, and I be looking back saying, "You guys want me to jump?"
someone
might have to push me.
Exactly. Start putting the plane on fire. Do something, man.
You might have to push me for sure.
Oh man, I don't know, man. That's for me is absolutely. I don't even want to waste the money because I know I'm going to be holding onto that. You'll have handprints on bars, bro. I ain't leaving, man. No.
You know,
Anyways,
the thing that
next
turns
question.
me off though is you got to jump with somebody first, and the thought of being attached to another dude's back is not really. It doesn't sit well with me, you know.
And Bam's gonna shit all over him anyways, right? So that guy's quitting his job.
That's it. Yeah, he's done. He's wearing 2 face masks. He's wearing a whole body.
That's right. Shit,
Absolutely.
Talk about ending up with blackface. You know what I'm saying?
So of all the places over the years that you performed, did you have one place, one bar, one club, one area that you love to perform? What was your best place to perform?
I like performing outside, man. Any venues that are outside are my favorite venues. I
can definitely see that, man. Yeah.
I opened up for on Canada Day. I opened up for Classified with the same team, UTVMG, and
that's dope, man.
That was a good time, man. It's the air's hitting you. You're not too hot. You're not sweating buckets. You know.
The fucking lights burning you up.
Yeah, man. We opened up for Cannabis at the same venue. It was outdoors. I was at a place called Barracuda Pretty or Big Bucks, one of the two. Same location, but they switched the names up. So,
right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'd had to say outside, man. Those have been my favorites.
That's genius. I love that.
Yeah. Outside's nice. Outside nice. I did the X one year. You know,
you did, yeah.
In Ottawa, yeah. I did X 1 year. You know, favorite TV show.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Big Willie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so, Big Will, man. Big Willie style, man. That dude,
the reunion.
You see, I really want to ask him this question, man.
What? No,
you know, the versus thing. I really do. I really do. Because so I don't care. You know what? Listen, me and him always been debating and shit. You know, have you been watching the verses where everybody's doing a little verses, celebrating their little, you know, careers and shit, you know, DMX, Snoop, you know what I mean? No, you haven't been watching those?
I can't say I have, man.
Lately
really?
was who was it? Gucci
the latest was Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy.
That's right.
They just did a verses, you know, go head to head for, you know, track for track and so on and so on. Now,
I think I seen was it was it Jadakiss versus
Fabulous.
Fabulous?
Yes.
Jadakiss versus
Oh yeah,
Fabulous.
I did watch that one only because Jadakiss has been doing this online thing on IG where he's been hitting up artists and he's kind of been interacting. And I did one of his contests, one of his competitions or whatever. He shared it on his IG.
Dope.
So I felt connected there like a sucker for a minute. But at the end of the day, I know what he's trying to do, man. He wants everybody to pay to be on his platform and to be on his mixtapes and blah blah blah. So I watched that, and you know what, man? Jada hasn't changed for nothing, man. He's still an alcoholic. He loves to drink. He loves to wild out. Scream, which is fine. Do your thing. At the end of the day, that's fine. But he had me for a second, and I'm thinking, maybe I'll get a feature from Jada or something. Maybe I'll throw him a little $1,000, $2,000 to get a feature.
Right.
And, he kind of threw that one to the curb. So.
I hear you. Well, these guys, they've been calling each other out, right? Not on no negative stuff. Just, if I was going to go up against somebody, I want to go up against this dude here, right? You get what I'm saying? And LL's been calling out Jay. You get what I'm saying? Ooh. And me, myself, LL Cool J, been calling out Jay-Z. And I don't think that's a good match. You see what I'm saying? Because LL been in the game longer than Jay. You see what I'm saying? So if you go by content, like record-wise and the length of time of careers, I don't think them two go well together.
LL's been around longer, different era. Jay-Z, I don't know if you know the story behind Jay-Z, man, but when he was trying to get played on the radio, he would give people money to call in and say, hey, man, I want you to request my song. And Jay-Z had money. Money wasn't a thing for Jay-Z, man. Rockefeller, he sold a lot of this, that, and the other, man. So he would chuck money out to the crowd and be like, yo, I don't need money. I'm here to perform. I want you to know who I am. He had people throwing up the rock. Jay-Z really paid his way, man, and it paid off for him in the long run. He was very strategic with his moves, man. LL Cool J put on, man. He started off, young, very fierce, very very aggressive. He was that big dog licking his lips, so the girls loved him. You know what I mean? And that was it. So they're two different artists, man. In my aspect.
Now, so I think Big Willie is more of a someone in that era to fuck with him in the verses. Like if them two was to have a verses, I think that would be a great thing. You get what I'm saying?
You mean Will Smith, like getting jiggy with it?
Be honest.
I do. That's me. That's what I think. What do you think?
You think Will Smith and LL Cool J?
Yep.
LL
don't know.
Cool J is a straight body for that one, man. Straight body.
Will
Smith is one of the originators, man. He really is, and I'm not gonna take nothing from him. Will Smith, but he's very like ABC. He's an ABC artist. He just, I don't know. I got to give LL Cool J that by a long run, man. LL Cool J takes that for me, man.
No, really I agree. I agree with you. Now, if they battling, that's not a good match. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, content-wise, have been around through the decades. So if you go decade to decade to decade, they both had hits as you 100%, go along.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? So they can go hit for hit for hit. You see what I'm saying?
See, if Will Smith would have focused on music rather than acting, you might have an argument there. But Will Smith went to the acting more than he did the music, and then now it's like reverse roles. Will Smith wants to come out and he did a remix to his son's track, and he's throwing out tracks here and there. LL Cool J's doing his TV show. I think it's called Lip Sync or something like that. And
Lip Sync Battle.
Lip Sync Battle, So they kind of just
got two shows.
Yeah, man. They kind of just did what they wanted to do at that point in time, and they both excelled very well in their profession.
Tino, I'm gonna ask Bam to write me the list of track for track. Let's give you your homework for the next podcast. Track for track. Because I don't fucking agree with, I'm not trying to diss Will or nothing, but no.
It's like I said, it's not about, see, Tino, you're a lyricist. You get what I'm saying? So right now, the way you analyze it was, lyrically, he can't fuck with him. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody know you got LL Cool J and Jack the Ripper. If you don't know LL career, you don't know who Jack the Ripper is. But most people know, if you follow L, you know who Jack the Ripper is. Jack the Ripper wrecks people's fucking careers.
That's
you
right.
understand? Cannabis don't exist because of Jack the Ripper. You get what I'm saying? Yo, but it's not on that. It's, we celebrating, we throwing hits out there. You got Round the Way Girl, you getting jiggy with it. You got this, I'm Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You got that, if you're doing like that, I think that's a good match.
See, you said something very smart there. Fresh Prince was something that was so catchy that to this day,
it's still a big fucking
everyone's
banger.
gonna know that song. Everyone's gonna know that song. Same with Getting Jiggy with It. That's another song that, you know, really resonated with everybody in the world, man. You can never not know the lyrics to that when it comes on. And if you don't know it, you're just, you know, they're too young for you, man. If you don't know Getting Jiggy with It, they're too young for you, plain and simple. So I get your argument when you say that, man. You can never take away.
You know, and that's the angle I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody else is quick to go, oh, well, no, that, and that. I'm like, you know, they're just celebrating. You know what I mean? This is not about you know what I mean? They just celebrate.
Of course, it's you just said when he called out Lloyd Banks that's the hip hop game, the competition.
But that.
So now they're doing the verses, and you want them to pat each other on the back?
Well, yes, for their accomplishment. They put in the work already, bro. There's no need to be fighting.
I get it, but you
know
know
what I mean?
deep
There's no
down
need
as
to
an
be
artist,
fighting.
you still have that. My shit's better than. I don't give a fuck how old they are.
You know what? I can go on both sides here because for me as an artist, if I'm calling someone out and you don't respond to me, I automatically win. I don't care how cool you think you are. But if you're man enough to get in the ring and lyrically box with me, and we both are at each other's throat, I'm gonna respect you at the end of it. You know what I mean?
True enough.
And that's just how it goes in the hip hop industry, man.
That's hip hop culture,
a lot of
right
people
there.
do that. You know, your names get dropped, heads get cut off, and you either let your head roll down the street or you attach that shit and you know
keep
you
moving.
go back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you keep moving. You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
But thank you for your input, though. You know, I appreciate it. Wasn't the way I was thinking, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I hope it's helpful, man. I hope it is.
I just like to fuck with him because me and him been arguing about this for months, right? So
I haven't
we
seen
like to throw it
many
in there
people
once in a
agree
while.
with you, but I don't know what you call an argument. But whatever. You can bring it up anytime you want. Anyway, next question. So besides music, what other hobbies do you have?
I like to play hockey. I like to cook. I like to work out, and yeah, man, those are my hobbies. I used to be a real big smoker. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I quit a couple times because I used to fucking smoke that shit like it was a hobby. You know what I mean? I thought I was Snoop Dogg or something. And yeah, man, I definitely like working out. Hockey keeps me sane, and I love to cook, man. I really do.
That's dope.
Nice. Cooking's good. Cooking's good. Your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie. First movie that popped in my head was I Am Legend.
Really?
Oh, someone else has said that before. Yeah.
That movie got me. Will Smith's a good actor, man. You know, go right back to Big Willie style, man. The boy can act, man. His facial expressions, his scenes, you know what I mean? The way he puts things, the way he words things, I Am Legend's got to be up there for me, man. So since that's the first one that popped in my head, I'm just gonna go with that.
That's dope.
So with this COVID situation that we're going through right now, don't you think we're gonna end up there?
I sure as hell hope not.
No.
With that vaccine, we just might end up there.
Oh,
you know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
vaccine. So we're better off without the vaccine, is what you're saying. Okay, yeah. With the vaccine, possible.
Possible. You know, we might.
Well, your wife's gonna find out first because she works in the hospital, right?
And I'm running.
So if you got missing, yeah, I get it now, man. What is it? Name your what are you asking for? Name your face. LO.
Your first LL movie.
Yeah.
You know, my first LL movie was Crush Groove. If you want to try
Tino,
to call somebody out, you get what I'm saying.
Crush Groove.
He was
with
in
a K.
Halloween too. He was in Halloween.
He was in the newer ones, right? Yes.
Yeah, man. He was, and he survived that shit, of course.
Yeah, he paid extra for that.
Yeah.
I thought Michael Myers was gonna cut his head off or something, but nah.
Should have.
You know another movie of mine that I grew up on was Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh yes.
Really? That's right.
That's another one of my top movies, man. Like I could watch that movie tonight and I could still be enjoying it.
Was that with
was
Dolph Lundgren in that one? Yeah, he was the other Cyborg, wasn't he?
I don't think he was. The other, you could be right, but I don't remember it being Dolph Lundgren. He was in Universal Soldier.
That's what I got. I got it confused. You're right. Yeah. No,
I forget the
100%.
guy's name who was in it, but the guy that Van Damme had to go against, Cyborg. He was badass, man. The fucking eyes on that guy and the way he would talk and how ripped he was and shit. Like I always wanted that Van Damme muscle. You know when you flex and it looks like you got two biceps going on.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that muscle one day, man. Fucking Van Damme.
So
that ballerina dancing fucking guy.
So you're a Van Damme fan.
Really did it.
The training was wrong. You didn't take ballerina.
So he's a Van Damme fan. The first time I ever seen Van Damme was in the movie Breaking. Yep, you
How
got
about you
Breaking
watch the
One.
movies that actually come out, bro?
I'm telling you, they out. Breaking 1 and Breaking 2. Breaking Electric Boogaloo. Watch Breaking 1, and when the handicapped dude is breakdancing and on the beach, look in the background of the people that's dancing with him. Jean-Claude Van Damme is in there with fucking spandex suit, a full body spandex
that
suit on,
sounds
dancing in the
believable.
background. Shit, you're not. Look it up, Joe. I'm telling you, it's there.
I'm not gonna look it up.
I'm telling you, that's the first time I've ever seen Jean-Claude Van Damme.
My typing
I
power.
believe
on
you,
watching.
man, because he's into the gymnastics and the ballerina like no other.
So
You know?
we got a question from someone. They're asking me to ask you, who's your favorite Canadian rapper?
That's a good question.
Jeez. Favorite Canadian rapper? Well, number one right now would have to be Drake, man.
That's true.
That's right.
That is
I
true.
gotta give it to Drake. You know, he's in Toronto. He's put on. You can say whatever you want about Drake, man. You can say he's soft. You can say, you know, he's this, that, and the other. But if you leave your girl around him, she's gone. I watched him body Meek Mills like no other. You know, that back-to-back shit that he put on was fucking phenomenal.
That's when I started respecting him.
Yeah, man. People just. I think Drake he's underrated. Even though he is who he is, he still gets put down because of who he is. You know. And when you're a name and you're popping, people are going to try to cut your head off and do whatever. It's like when you're the big dog, they want to hit the big dog and knock him out, right?
Yep.
Drake's a fucking cyborg himself, man. The guy is nuts.
So, Joe, who's your favorite Canadian rapper?
Dude, growing up, I loved Maestro, bro.
You love Maestro?
Yeah.
French West.
Okay.
Maestro, you know, and then there was, you know, I love Northern Touch with all the boys, you know, the Rascals and Cardinal and
Cardinal was mine.
You know what I mean? I thought
favorite.
that track was dope as fuck, you know.
You know, Cardinal was mine. You know, his pen game turned up after that, man. He got crazy. Him in that track with the clips, oof.
Yeah.
He went crazy on that.
There's definitely some fire. So Jason's
Cardi's
asking me to ask you
Cardi's
another
dope.
question. So who's your favorite underground rapper, Canadian? Favorite underground rapper in Canada?
Favorite underground rapper. You know, if I were to really be honest with you, man, it's somebody it's people I personally know because they don't get the shine that they deserve, you know. And I'll go right back to my buddy Sazy, man. He's inspired artist for years and years and years. He doesn't get the recognition he deserves. He's very futuristic with his mixtapes, his punchlines. He's not generic. I just got to shout out the homie Sazy, man, and he's one of my favorite. Definitely top 3, and that's the first thing that comes to my head. I'm not being biased because I know the guy. I just know that his work ethic is next to none. He even though he's nowhere near where he wants to be, the guy deserves his shot, man. He really does. So Drake follows him on social media. You know, I think to this day Drake needs to pick him up and give the guy a fucking shot, man. You know,
That'd be dope, man.
You want someone who's gonna just continuously drop heater after heater. Sazy's one of them dudes, man. You know, as an artist, he's a top-notch artist. So I'm not gonna shout out no names that would never ever look at me, that would never ever acknowledge me, that'll probably never see me till the day I die. But Sazy himself, man, you guys need to look him up. Sazy Season. He spells it Sayzee, so you can't mispronounce it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, what's next for you, brother? COVID, you know, the vaccination comes. You let the first wave of sheeps get them. It ends up being some good. We all get the vaccination. And what's next for you, brother? What's the next big move?
I'm gonna say I've been working on a project called Purge. I did a project called Purge already. I'm working on number 2. It's called Welcome to My Murder Story. It has a lot to do with, you know, I'm trying to hit you with emotions this time rather than just punchlines, just bars, you know, because people know I can spit bars, man. I've been doing it for so long. I don't got to prove that no more. I just want you to feel my music now. So Purge is going to be a little bit of both. It's going to be a very versatile EP. I'm working on another EP with my brother Kelly Maloney. I'm going to stay in these contests. My boys over at Bars of Death keep asking me to battle, jump back in the battle ring and all that stuff. I've been contemplating it. You know, I'm enjoying watching people go back and forth. So a little bit of everything, man. You know, I don't stray away from nothing, but my immediate attention is towards Purge.
That's dope, man. That's good, man. It's I'm happy to see good artists having projects and stuff to come out and have something to look forward to. Especially us now that we're a fan of yours. You know, Octobars. I see the Rockstar video. I'm like, damn, this dude's dope. And I'm like we were talking about earlier. Sometimes as bad as we could bash COVID, man, some good shit actually has come out of it. You know what I mean?
It really has.
True.
So where can people are you on all major platforms? Where can people find you?
All major platforms, at Tino Punch on Instagram, at Tino on Facebook, all major platforms, Tino. If you're having trouble finding it, just search 1-877-1-ATE7. Everything should pop up underneath that, man.
Dope.
YouTube has never really been a main focus for me, although I think I should get on there a little bit more. Like I said, marketing, promoting hasn't really been my thing. I like to write, I like to get in the booth. If there's anybody out there that can help me with the marketing, promoting, I'm all ears. I really think that.
If you ever need anything, man, like ask us, man. We're anyone that's done our show, we're more than happy to help them out. You took time to be on our show. We'd love to take time to help any artist or anybody else the way
I really
we can,
appreciate that, man. I really.
But another odd question is, and I was trying to defend you on the Octobars when the Beat Genius says you cannot enter the next challenge. What the hell?
You know what?
The hell?
I don't mean to wag my own. Listen, I don't mean to wag my own tail, but if I did enter that, he would have some more people follow suit.
I'm not gonna lie, because now I go, the winner of Octobars caught my attention, and then there's a dope challenge, and I'm like, yeah, and then he drops that on me, and I'm like, huh. I was
actually debating. I was debating just dropping something just to show love to the game and just maybe shed a little light onto the competition, because I'm all about it, man. I'm not a stuck-up dude. I'm really not. I might sound like a savage when I rap. I might sound like an asshole because I'm very aggressive, but that's because I'm passionate about this. You know what I mean?
True enough.
I've been doing it for a long time, so my face gets a little angry when I rap. I start throwing hands around and shit. But you know, what do you want? Do you want someone who's gonna sit back, look and blah, or do you want someone who's gonna really, get in the camera, get in your face, and get you pumped up? And that's what I like to do as an artist, man. I really enjoy.
You know what I mean? I see a great artist. I was like, oh man, I see the next competition, and I get told you weren't in it. I was trying to do the debate. I'm like, maybe they should go up against them. I try to fight for you, bro. I wanted to hear more of you on this.
I appreciate that, man. You'll hear more of me regardless, man.
Perfect.
I understand where Scotty coming from. No disrespect to anybody. I understand where he's coming from. It's like the hip hop game now is so saturated with somebody, because they got the bag, they keep pushing, and you're only getting flooded with one fucking person.
I'm a fan. I'm greedy. I'm allowed to ask for things.
The whole rap game is full of talent. You get what I mean? Everybody should get a share to do their thing, and I get it. They all got to work for it and fight for it, but you know what I mean? He's just trying to balance it out, because, I mean, come on. Did you hear this man on Octobars? He murdered the whole competition. You understand what I'm saying? I sat back. I sat back and I listened to. it, and I'm like, everybody went this way, and he went that way with it. You understand what I mean? Everybody was going with the horror movies and the horror killers and this and this. He took the spirit of Halloween and brought it in there. You understand? I wanted to bob for fucking. That, man. I wanted to bob for apples, dog. You understand what I'm saying? That's how much I felt it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm a lyricist because I heard what you did. I seen what you did. I felt it. I was like, he deserved it. You know what I mean? So
100%.
So now imagine him putting his heart on his sleeve. You know what I mean? They're gonna lose, bro. Because you can hear the
now you see why I wanted him on.
You can hear the pain in his voice. You can hear the pain and the struggle and how he's talking. God forbid he puts that on his sleeve and put it in the song. They're gonna lose. You know what I mean? They're gonna lose. So
I appreciate it. At the end of the day, it's a lot of preference too. Like there's been competitions where I thought I bodied them. I got a lot of exposure, a lot of shares, likes, comments. People throw me in the top 3, top 5, and I don't even get mentioned when it comes wintertime. But I don't let it discourage me, man. I just keep moving and just keep, I gotta keep it moving, keep my name out there. I'm in 2 competitions right now. I'd like to shout them out real quick.
Please do.
B1 the Architect and his team, they got one going called Rebirth 16 contest.
Yep.
I jumped in that. I believe I was one of the first to enter. My buddy Kelly Maloney, he has another one. It's like a pop-up $100 challenge contest. It's more or less you get 72 hours to write a verse. I was the very first entry in that. Within 12 hours, I hopped in that, and I believe that's over tonight at 12 o'clock. So you already still got some time to go pen something. But I'm more or less just showing, man, like if you got time to write and you're an artist, fucking rap. Show us you can rap, Don't sit back and tell me you're a rapper. I want to hear you rap. you know, and I want to hear you consistently rap. I don't want to hear you in one or two contests and doing it like a hobby, because I've done that for a little, you know, I fell back just to watch everybody do their thing and gather my thoughts and, you know, brainstorm a little bit. And I see people pop up here and there, you know, and that's cool, but you got to be consistent out here if you really want to be noticed, you know? So I'm in every contest like I can possibly be in.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Kelly, he's with Wreckin' Records, right? Is that what it's called?
Breaking
Records. Yeah, that dude, the guy, he gets dope interviews too, man. I actually watch his stuff on YouTube, man. Definitely a great artist. I got him on Instagram also. So yeah, dude's doing this thing. Tino, man, thank you for taking time to be on our show, man. It was our pleasure.
For real.
Congratulations on Octobars, and I hope the best for everything you're on.
Right.
You have
Thank
anything
you
coming
much.
up, and
We
you hit me
appreciate
up
you, man.
anytime you want to come back on. You have something else you want to promote, let's get on this. And I'm
appreciate
going to
that.
end the interview with you killing it on Octobars. I got your video here. We'll kill it with that, bro. Thank
Can't
you
wait,
so much,
man.
bro.
I appreciate it. Shout
All
out
right,
to everybody. Shout out to the guys for the you know, the little get up they sent me over there.
Yes, sir.
One of my last projects, Purge. If you guys would like one, just hit me
Dope.
up. I'll send it out for you.
Sounds good, my man.
I got a few hard copies left of some of my projects. If you guys want to send me an address, I'll send you out some stuff. You guys
Will
can
do
rep
that.
it, listen to it, all that good stuff. Salute. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my
And
man.
hopefully we gain some traction off this little interview we did.
Absolutely, man. All the
Yes,
best,
yes.
brother. Peace.
All right,
man.
brother.
Okay. Salute. Thanks again, y'all.
Peace.
Listen, y'all, big shout out to viewers, big shout out to MCs, big shout out to whole competition, shout out to producer. You know, I had to call up my alter ego Decapitino to cut a fucking head off for this one, right? Spooky season. Let's go. Potato on the hammer, we can monster mash. Ha! Silence. Potato on the hammer, we can monster mash. Yo, the grave digger, your casket dumped and I'm back to crushing. It's Halloween, but watch your boot, cause I've been smashing pumpkins. All these other rappers ghostly, I don't witness cross me. My vision's foggy, pet cemetery, a vicious doggy. Lots of bars for Octobars, just hand me shackles. All those rounds you're rapping, bitten like some candy apples. I'm in the streets like trick or treat, but this isn't sweet. The kid I eat through your freaking meat like a flesh disease. Rise from the dead, house of 1,000 corpses. Record your horde gutted, you'll hear the sounds of a horde flick. The thing is, I only need one hand to get at 'em, family. Just call me Frank and Rhyme, eat the rapper, trash the candy. Devilish, I'm just a hell of a guy. You think you Lazarus? Crossfire red in my eyes telling you die. Slice you like I'm selling you pie. I keep it sharp on the beat, genius, intelligent, wise. Bye-bye.